Hello everyone, Ben K Gaming here, welcoming you back to another episode of Let's Play Super Mario 64 Daredevil Run. In the last episode, we completed pretty much all of the basement levels. We only have one more to do. In this episode, we will be starting course number 9 and completing, the next Bowser fight. Can't believe it's there already. I do want to apologize for the delay in uploads. Basically, for those who don't know, I don't really use social media, but I've been except for YouTube, but I've been sick, and but I feel a lot better today. So you know what? Screw it. Anyways, come through this door. We notice this rippling water effect over here. I mean, just look at this, okay? Tell me that's not the most amazing effect that the N64 can produce. I mean, just look at it. Anyways, we'll jump in, and oh my gosh, guys, it's a new world! Welcome to course number 9, Dire Docks, Board Bowser Sub, mission number 1. Now, we get to hear that awesome water level music that you heard in Jolly Roger Bay. So, Dire Docks holds a special place in my heart, because this was the farthest I ever got in this game. Well, at least until I was probably like, I don't know, I want to say probably like 8 or something like that, because I'll tell you a story while I do this first mission here. It's a quick story. I first played Super Mario... First of all, I was born a year after Super Mario 64 came out. Mario 64 came out in 96, I was born in 97. And Mario 64, I didn't have an N64 until I was probably, until I was, I want to say maybe like 9. I didn't have an N64. It was well after the N64's lifespan was over. But you're probably thinking, well, Ben, then how do you know about the N64? Well, because I started seeing my psychologist. I won't mention names for confidentiality reasons, but I started seeing my psychologist in November of 2001, and he had a Nintendo 64 in the waiting room, and while I was waiting, I remember the first time I ever went to my psychologist, my mother was in talking to the psychologist for probably, I want to say a good, because this was actually before they moved to Florida, but I started out, but he had an office here in New Jersey, and there was an N64 here, plus there was one in Florida, too, which is the weird thing. He had 2 N64s, and, the funny thing is the psychologist was from Florida originally, but he briefly had an office here in New Jersey because one of his children lived here in Jersey, and so he had an office up here. I started seeing him up there, and then after my parents moved to Florida, I saw him down there, and he had the same N64, so yeah, he had Mario 64, and just brought me hours and hours of enjoyment while I waited to see my therapist. Anyways, let's just grab our star.
Here we go!
Now, you might notice when we grabbed that star, the wall of water moved back. Yep. You might notice we have this little hole in the floor, and oh my gosh, guys, it's another trap! Yep. Welcome to Bowser in the Fire Sea, and as I'm gonna call it, Bowser in the Fail Sea, because after all, this is a Daredevil run, and oh, jeez, Mario. Oh! Yeah, okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call this Bowser in the Fail Sea, because just expect a lot of frickin' failure on this frickin' level, and I've said frickin' twice now. Anyways, good lord. Some people have asked me, first of all, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my friends from my high school days, Paulie Tools. It's good to see you watching my gaming videos, man. I really appreciate the support. I know we always joked about Jimmy's when we were in high school, and I wanted to make a note because I think, well, you obviously know that I'm originally from Jersey, but the funny thing is my father is from Philadelphia. And I know we joked about Jimmy's when we were in high school, but you want to know what's funny? So, Jimmy's, for anyone who's from Philly or the Philly area, and you might have even heard James Rolfe, AVGN, say this a couple times, but Jimmy's is actually the term used to describe sprinkles put on ice cream in the Philly area. And, yeah, so it's... Now, some older Philadelphians, I think even some Bostonians, refer to ice cream sprinkles as Jimmy's. But the funny thing is, I know we tried to say it in Spanish and Japanese and stuff like that, but it was always kind of funny because I never told anybody from my high school class that I was originally from Jersey, especially because, you know, all my high school years were spent in Florida, unfortunately. I think Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps would agree to me, wow, great English there, Ben, would agree with me that Florida really, I mean, if you like being warm and stuff like that, it's fine, but honestly, I'm a New Jerseyan at heart, and that's personally why I came back to Jersey, because, oh god, bomb, get away from me, American bomb, get away from me. Anyways, that's personally one of the reasons I came back to New Jersey, was because it's home to anyone who was born here and grew up elsewhere. It's just home. So, okay, you gotta be careful here. I'm dead. See what happens, guys? I try to be conscientious, and yeah. Anyways, I'll meet you guys back. The good thing about this level is it is crawling with 1-ups, so not the worst thing in the world. Would you get in there, Mario? Thank you. I'll meet you guys back. Like I was saying, the good thing about dying in this level, especially during a Daredevil run, is that this level is crawling with 1-ups. So, no! Right as I say that, that's what I was worried about. Every time. Actually, it's a good thing I've been dying here, because you know why? Because I completely forgot, yep, right here, there's a red coin. Just wanted to point that out. Yep, even someone who's played Mario 64 for all these frickin' years forgets that there's a fricking red coin right under the elevator. I think I'll just commentate from here on out, because I don't know why. I'm feeling confident. Google says I'm feeling lucky, but I say I'm feeling confident about this one, because this is my third attempt at this, and it was kind of a good thing. Like I said, it was kind of a good thing that I got killed those first couple times, because, yeah, I completely forgot about that red coin. So, thanks, Miyamoto, for tricking me, you deceitful SOB. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mr. Miyamoto has produced amazing content for childhood me since I was probably 3, and I'm just trying to come up with some rhyme schemes, and it's not going so well. Anyways. Yeah, I literally... You know, oh god. Oh, that was lucky. Oh boy. You know, I gotta say, I think I said this before, but I'll say it again. I'm not saying Super Mario 64 has bad control, but the N64 controller is, oh god, is certainly not one of my favorites. You know, it's not as bad as, say, oh god, no, because the frickin' bomb. Oh. How many attempts is this gonna take me? I'll meet you guys back. No! Seriously? Could not even get the 1-up. Okay. 4th time, please. Alright, let's get rid of you. You need to die, please. Alright. Like I said, normally this is a no-brainer, but in a Daredevil run, this is one of the biggest pains in the butts. Alright, so I gotta jump over you. Get away from me. Alright, get up. I just gotta keep doing this. Just gotta keep jump kicking. I should be okay. Don't touch the fire, please! Oh! Good lord, I almost died there. Well, died in terms of a Daredevil run. Anyways. Oh, jeez. No. No, 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 no. Okay. Like I said, you can never be too conscientious when you're doing a Daredevil run. Alright. Go down slightly. I'm gonna wait. Like I said, I'm no speedrunner when it comes to doing... I'm a Daredevil runner, you see. And Daredevil runs, I mean, speed runs are tricky as they are, but Daredevil runs... Anyways, there is our star. Now, can I get to the star without dying? Because of course the star appears up there. So what you gotta do to get to the star, if I remember correctly, is jump up here. And yep, guys, we got a wall jump, so let's hope I don't frickin' die, okay? It's a good start. The one-up. Alright, getting the one-up. Log jump ahoy! Oh, thank God. Okay. 4 attempts. I'd say for a Daredevil run, that's not half bad. Anyways, let's go ahead and head back over here. And now we can jump in this abyss. Are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now return those stars. My troops in the walls need them. Bwahaha! Now, what you might notice here is that Bowser, as I always said as a kid, would tilt the rocker panel, even though it's the stage, and I don't know why I called it the rocker panel. But you'll notice something here. Bowser now has the ability to teleport. Yep. That's what makes this fight a little bit tricky. And this being now, normally I just grab him by the tail after he tilts the stage. But, you know what? Oh, God. Oh, jump for joy! Nah, I'm dead. Yep, see, the problem is, I was gonna say... But here's the good thing about dying on a Bowser stage. If you do get killed by Bowser, there is one good thing about this. Yep. You don't have to start the level over. And even if I did have to start the level over, it wouldn't matter too much because, you know, because I already got the star. So let's try this again. Oh, what? No, I wanted him to grab his tail, not dive. Not die, too. Well, try that again. That was a fail. I predict a lot of rage when in some of the later stages. Just raging my ass off. Alright, come on. Don't... Okay, there we go. I got him. Alright. Swing into the bomb. Here we go. Moving the control stick. Just, you know, if you think this is bad, just wait till you see... I tell you, I am not good at all with aiming the direction, with aiming the control stick and getting Bowser to swing into the bomb. Okay. Somehow I managed to get him again. Alright, so I'm going to swing him around. This is why I have to get him really close to the bomb, but you'll see why that's a problem later on in the game. There we go. Okay. I'm standing right in him. Wah! Can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me. This time. Consider this a draw. Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. Gwahaha! Anyways. Oh my gosh, guys, it's another key! And here's what you can do in the Japanese version, but it doesn't work in the American version because, yeah. They fixed the glitch. Again, the sneezing Mario glitch. If you want to see it, just look it up on YouTube. Anyways, with that key in hand, we're not done yet. We've got 68 stars. When we get to 69, we won't ever stop. No, I'm kidding. Go back into Dire Docks here, because mission number 2, Chests in the Current, does not require this, but there is a mission later on that will require that we does require that you have beaten Bowser. I actually don't remember the entire order. I believe it's this chest. Yes, okay, I'm correct. It is that chest first. I always, as a kid, I don't know why, and you'd think, playing Super Mario 64 so many times, that I'd remember the frickin' chest order. I know the one by the whirlpool is the last one, but I always thought it was this chest, that this chest over here was the first one. Fun fact, in the DS version, this chest does not even exist. There's only 2 chests around the whirlpool, and the last chest is... oh yeah, I forgot to say, if you press Z, or sorry, B, while you're swimming, you can actually attack. Anyways, come to this chest here, and oh my, no, I'm gonna get I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Mash that A button, Mario. Mash faster, mash faster, mash faster. Oh, I'm dead. I am dead. I am so dead. That whirlpool, well, maybe I'm okay. Okay, I think it's safe to say I'm okay now. Anyways, star number 69 out of all stars. Mission number 3, pole jumping for red coins. This is the mission that requires that you have beaten Bowser in the Fire Sea before you can do that. Why, you may ask? Well, I could speed this up and play music, but honestly, I don't think I will for this 100-coin mission, and here's why. Because this mission you cannot do until you beat Bowser in the Fire Sea, as I just said. Now, this is another thing I love about Super Mario. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that shark will, well, cause you to take damage, and yeah, I don't want to get eaten by a shark. But there is something funny. If I do die underwater, I will say it. Oh god, the whirlpool, well, not if I'll say it if I get killed by, if I have to get killed by sea critters under... Sea critters? What am I talking about? SpongeBob here? Anyways, sea creatures underwater. But basically, for this 100-coin mission, I'll just commentate. Obviously, like in Jokey, I mean... I'm so used to seeing the names in Super Ultra Kaizo Mimeo Road. And, camera, would you cooperate with me, please? Thank you. Anyways, so we're going to go down here, and we're going to go ahead and collect the coin rings there. Now, one thing you might... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That was close. One thing you might not have known about Dire Docks is if you come up here, there are actually coins along this wall here, leading down towards the whirlpool area. And no, I do not believe the mana hurts you. However, the Cheeps, I think these are actually called Bubs, if I'm not mistaken, or Bubbas. They will hurt you, so yeah, just... Now, I know in my first LP of this game, my non-Daredevil run, I called this stage Die Docks, not because I died a lot, but in all honesty, it's really not that easy to die in Dire Docks. Like, it takes a lot to die in Dire Docks, because really there aren't that many hazards that can kill you. Anyways, yeah, except for the whirlpool and stuff like that, you know, are instant death. But, yeah, there's also a mission in this level that you can't do. Now, over here, you'll notice there's this hole in the wall, and if we had not beaten Bowser, this would be covered up. Now, we have to come over here. Now, whatever you do not get sucked through this hole. I know that sounds very wrong, but you know what? Oh my god, this camera is really frustrating the heck out of me. Anyways, do not get sucked through this hole, whatever you do. You will regret it, and I'm actually not going to get that last coin because, yes, Dire Docks is one of those worlds where there's only like 105 coins, but you don't want, like I said, you don't want to get sucked through that hole. Now, you may notice up there are some poles going around. You might have noticed that those poles, if you look at the first mission we did here in Dire Docks, you may have noticed that those poles were not there. That is because those poles do not appear until you beat Bowser in the Fire Sea. So, yeah, it's basically... basically, that's why you can't finish Dire Docks until you beat Bowser in the Fire Sea. Anyways, come up here, and again, you gotta love the N64 throwing different instruments in depending on where you are in the level. Awesome. So we got 59 coins. We'll come up here. And oh geez. Yeah, see, the problem with these blocks is every single time... Oh, God. Oh, thank God I didn't take damage there. I thought for sure I was going to take fall damage. Okay, I need to zoom the camera out. I cannot see anything that I'm doing. That is one of the most common complaints about Mario 64 is the camera. See, like, because and the control, too, is... I mean, like I said, the N64 controller is not my favorite controller. The GameCube controller was definitely better. But playing this on an emulator... Oh, my God. So then there's stuff like that. It's just... Like, I'm just, you know, just pressing the control stick lightly, and he just goes all over the place, you know? And with the camera... And that combined with the camera, you can never see where you're gonna land... And it just makes it that much more complicated. But yeah, you get a camera angle like this, it makes it a lot better. Anyways. Alright, can we not fail this time, please? Anyways. Let's get our coins. Just gotta wait for the pole. And I could make a stripper joke here, but we like to keep things mature on this channel, and plus I'm almost 25 years old, so... You know... You gotta be more mature. I'm not in high school anymore, so... And you know, like other Let's Players, I do try to keep my content family-friendly. You know, I used to swear a lot in my older videos, as some of my long-term subscribers know, but I just whoa. Yes, I just whoa. Whoa, Joe. Anyways. Wojo Jojo. Anyways. Come over here. And basically, yeah, you gotta ride these poles. Of course, speedrunners, they're like, poles? We don't need no stinking poles. Just... Because apparently I do need the poles, guys, because I'm an absolute novice at this game. I can't even jump to another pole because the camera is so frickin', I'll meet you... Well, I'm already almost back up there, so I'll just... whatever. I believe you can actually long jump that. I'm not even going to attempt it, though, knowing my shoddy luck. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, apparently we need the freaking poles. Because we're noobs, we're casual players, we're not speedrunners. Oh, God. The good thing is, like I said, it's hard to die in this level, and, you know, unlike some of the later levels where fall damage would be a problem. Actually, I really didn't want to come over here yet. I want to save the blue coins for last, because, yeah, that's usually what I usually recommend collecting one of the blue coins as your 100th coin. So, never mind. Let me come over here. Just wait for this pole to come over. And I'm risking it. I'm long jumping to it. There we go. Okay, I actually made a long jump for once. Yay. And yeah, this video will probably be over 30 minutes, but who the hell cares, right? Anyways, behind these walls here, you've got more red coins. So we'll get our 5th red coin here. And now here, you'll notice these poles can be a little tricky because you sort of have to... There is a point where they'll be perpendicular to each other, just like this, or parallel, and you just gotta jump over, just like that. Collect red coins numbers 6 and 7 over here. I guess the other reason I wanted to not speed this up and play music is because, just so you could listen to the awesome water level music. This is probably one of my favorite themes in all of Super Mario 64, and I just wanted you guys to listen to this awesome water level theme because it really does soothe you. It really calms you down, and, you know, I had a rough day on Thursday, and had I not been sick, I would have played the heck out of Mario 64, but, you know... The good thing was, I mean, I was able to go to work. I just, you know, I just felt under the weather, you know, because with all the molds and pollen in the air and just the pressure here in Jersey, it's just been rough, bro. It's just been rough. Anyways, go ahead and get on this pole here, which will bring us up to 75 coins. Alright, so there's 75, and there is our red coin star. And now, all that we need to do is not fall off the pole. What I want to do is come back over here, and... You see why I say the N64 controller is so... I tell you, it's like, you saw I was perfectly straight, and I went flying all over the place, just in the wrong direction. I tell you, the camera and the controller on the N64, I mean, I'm not trying to knock the N64, and I'm not trying to sound like a whiny little bastard as far as, you know, like, oh, the N64 control sucks. But the camera, compared to games like, you know, modern Mario games like Odyssey and Sunshine, you know, I realize it was 1996 and all that, but, you know, the camera in Mario 64 is not the best. But for 1996, it wasn't bad. It was pretty impressive. And had I been a little kid in 1996, I probably would have said, "Wow, Mom, this is cool!" And then my mom would have been like, "Yeah, these games are too violent." Yeah, my mom actually was... For those who didn't know, I was sort of sheltered when I was a kid. My parents were sort of strict with me, and, you know, they didn't really let me play violent video games or anything like that. But, you know, Mario they were okay with. But anyways, let's not frack this up. Good lord. Alright, so the blue coins, it's really hard. You just run through them, and there you go. There is your 100th coin.
Here we go!
And by the way, we've got 100 coins, but not only that, we've found 70 Power Stars. The mystery of the endless stairs is solved thanks to you, and is Bowser ever upset? Now on to the final bout. Sorry game, but we are far from the final bout. We have 50 more stars to collect before we're on to the final bout. So that shall have to wait. Anyways, I'm telling you, man, this analog stick... Again, the N64 controller is definitely not the worst controller. It's not the Atari 5200 controller, but my god, it's like some of the movement on this controller just sucks. Anyways, star number 71.
Here we go!
Mission number 4, Through the Jet Stream. Where have I heard this mission title before? Obviously a Noki... Oh, wait, that's not right. Noki Bay? Wait. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably spoiling that I'll just spoil that I'm probably going to be doing another Super Mario Sunshine run. Probably at some point in time on this channel. I'm not sure exactly when, but definitely not in the near future. I've got some other games planned for this channel in the near future. Anyways, let's head down here. And to do Through the Jet Stream, like you would expect, yep. But you might notice there's no star. Why is that? Well, let's call this Through the Jet Stream Superman 64 style. Yep, because you gotta swim through, well, you're not flying through rings. But the problem with these rings is the hit detection is kind of wonky. And, you know, the jet stream, I mean, objectively, this mission's not that hard. So as you can see, I got the star, but the rings tend to glitch out and stuff like that. Anyways, after you swim through all the rings, you simply need to come up here and collect Le Metal Cap. And drown yourself! Actually, it's funny, there is actually a way you can drown it with the Metal Cap. You actually can drown Metal Mario, and I'll try to show that off. It's in Hazy Mazy Cavey, but anyways. Star number 72. Star number 5, the Manta Ray's Reward. Now, I'm gonna be a little immature here. Well, okay, it's just guy humor, okay? Give me a break. Anyways, nah, I'm kidding. You can give me all the crap you want in the comments below. I don't care. Guess what, guys? We're swimming through Manta Farts! Yep! Just like the Mario Party 4 minigame, swimming through Manta Farts. Like the jet stream mission, the rings can be a little glitchy, the hitboxes are kind of wonky, but there you go. Second try, just like on the other one. All we have to do now is go down here and not get sucked up by the whirlpool. Wow, And finally, the last mission in Dire Docks is known as Collect the Caps. Now, I understand why Nintendo named this mission the way they did, but here's the thing. You see, it should just be called Collect the Cap, singular form, not plural. And here's why I say that. Because I'm gonna do this the Nintended way, but I'll show why that's not ideal. You may have noticed, when we were doing some of the earlier missions, that there is... Yep, a star in here. And actually, there's a nice little fun little death, not really a death glitch, but it's more of a trick. I call it locked in a cage, waiting for death. Yeah, as you'd probably guess, you need the Vanish Cap to get in here. Now you're supposed to collect you're supposed to collect the Vanish Cap and the Metal Cap, but since the Metal Cap makes you sink, you know what? Screw it. I lied. I'm not gonna do it the Nintended way. I'm a liar! Just like the Three Dog Night song goes. But yeah, you grab the Vanish Cap, you swim through here, you collect Lay Star. There you go. Jeez, Nintendo, for making us collect the Vanish Cap, or the... Wow! Can't even say it right. The Metal Cap. Anyways, that it means we now have all of the stars in the basement. So now, you know what? We're only up to 38 minutes. I'd like to briefly give you guys a sneak peek at what's coming up, because guess what, guys? Now that we have the key from Bowser, we can go to the 3rd floor of the castle. Yep. And actually, there's a little glitch I wanted to show. Double jump. I said double jump here, and I can't do it apparently. Well, guys, I guess I was meant. You know, I'm starting to think that. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you can jump through the ceiling there. But basically, I'm gonna do this the Nintended way because apparently I can't even glitch the game. Grr. Anyways, this is the 3rd floor. Now, many of these paintings you'll notice that you can't jump into. Well, guess why? Fun fact, Super Mario 64 was originally planned to have 32 courses. However, because of time constraints, it only has 15 courses. Anyways, talk to Toad here. Thanks to the power of the stars, life is returning to the castle! Please, Mario, you have to give Bowser the boot! Here, let me tell you a little something about the castle. In the room with the mirrors, look carefully for anything that's not reflected in the mirror. And when you go to the water town, you can flood it with a high jump on the painting. Oh, by the way, look what I found! Yep, another secret star. Star number 75, bro. We'll go ahead and save. Yep, and you might have heard Toad talk about Watertown. As a kid, I had no idea where this was. I thought they meant Watertown, New York. But alas, I was wrong. Anyways, let's do the first mission in the next world. Now, let's come into this room, okay? So you notice Toad said about the mirror, right? What's reflected in the mirror. We can kick the mirror, it won't break, we can't get 7 years bad luck. When we come over here, we notice there's this wall here, right? We look in the mirror, and we see Lakitu. But notice in the mirror, remember how Toad said look for anything that's not reflected? There's a painting of a snowman there. It looks just like Cool Cool Mountain, but there's nothing there. So if we walk up to this... Oh my gosh, guys, it's another world! Yep. Welcome to Snowman's Land, mission number 1, Snowman's Big Head. Yep. Snowman's Land is the next snow level in Super Mario 64. Now, this was probably one of my favorite levels in all of... Oh yeah, there's a new enemy there, the Money Bag. As a kid, I called it the little pouchy S-H-I-T because, yeah, they were... Basically, they look like frogs dressed as coins, but, yeah, they harm you and you can just jump on them to kill them. Anyways, for Snowman's Big Head, we come up here, and we notice this penguin here, but if we get too close next to the snowman... Hey, who's there? What's climbing on me? Is it an ice ant, a snow flea? Whatever it is, it's bugging me. I think I'll blow it. away. Ha ha ha. Now, this is another way Mario can lose his hat. If you happen to get blown away by the snowman, Mario will lose his hat. Now, okay, I guess that works too. What I was trying to show was you're supposed to walk alongside the penguin and just allow him to block the snowman's breath. But what you can do that's kind of a cool trick is you can jump on top of the penguin's head and get across that way, just like that. We jump up here, and let's hope we don't fall off and die, and we'll get our 76th star. Next mission, Chill with the Bully. Now, as you probably saw, there is an ice bully in this level, and I'll show how to defeat snowmen pretty shortly here. These spin drifts, if you jump on them, you'll go flying. You'll do a spin jump. So my recommendation, Fly Guy almost killed me there, is to just ground pound them. I mean, you can punch them, but in a Daredevil run, you're likely to take damage. Anyways, Chill with the Bully, pretty self-explanatory. It's basically the same as the lava bullies, except it's an ice bully. Go ahead and knock him into the water, which if you touch that, by the way, you will... the same effect will happen as burning your butt. Anyways, star number 2. Star number 77. Star number 3, in the deep freeze. Welcome to the hardest star in the game, ladies and gentlemen. Watch how hard this is. Oh my god, I would have never figured that out, guys. Whoa! Star number 4, Whirl from the Freezing Pond. This mission I could not do as a kid, because this mission probably confused the hell out of a lot of kids playing this game at a young age. And oh, geez, I almost died there. But anyways, so we're gonna come over here. And remember how I said if you jump on a spin drift's head, you do a spin jump? Well, guess what? That is what you're supposed to do. Come over here, ground pound through this box, and there is Lay Star. Mission number 5, I can't even say it right. Shell shredding for red coins. So, you know what that means. Commence fast forwarding. Nah! I ground pounded too early. Ah, crap. Alright, so for Snowman's Land, basically the idea is you want to kill these money bags. For the spin drifts, you want to go ahead and ground pound on them. Some people will tell you to punch them, but for a Daredevil run, because you will die, as Ganon would say. Anyways, yeah, you can probably tell I have my voice back. You know, this actually is being recorded on October the 16th. So yes, you can hear my voice is pretty much fully recovered, so stay tuned, guys. More will be coming along. Anyways, back on track. Kill the money bags. I call them coin frogs. You call them what you like. It's your terminology, whatever. Anyways, those spin drifts in the water you don't want to kill, mainly because, you know, the water does, it's freezing water. You'll take damage. There's the 8 red coin star. Come up here on the Koopa shell, and this will bring you back here. And yes, I took some damage there, but you know what? I honestly, I'll just be honest, I goofed. Alright, so what I'll do is what I'll do to make up for that is I'll probably just, you know, give myself, like, maybe get a game over or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyways, to get on top of the penguin's head, you can use the trick there. Get down here to the the igloo. Yeah, I was gonna explain, you know, how you get on top of the penguin's head. Just do a backflip, get on top of his head at the right spot, and you don't have to worry about, you know, walking beside him. There's the Bub-On Buddy for the cannon. You won't see the animation outside, and then you come over here. Just be careful about this spin drift here. Grab the vanish cap here, and there you go. And just like that, we have the 100 coins, and I'm going to save real quickly here because the vanish cap is probably going to wear off soon, and I don't want to get stuck in the ice. Anyways, now you probably saw that I took a little bit of damage in the water, but again, remember, water is the exception, and even though that's freezing water, yeah, I mean, it's late at night, the video's already this long, and again, it's water. I already made an exception for water. There you go, 100 coins and 81 stars. And that actually wasn't the right red coin star, so here's what I... Oh, and by the way, yeah, the cannon is now open. I showed the location of the Bob-omb Buddy. But basically, to defeat those snowmen, basically you take the Koopa shell and you run circles around them, just so you know. Anyways, get some red coins here, because I completely forgot that, yeah, you have to do the red coins and the 100 coins separately. So, anyways, come back over here, and oh, gee, oh my god. And I just got killed by a spin drift. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna have to die. That's what I get. I tell you, I go too fast, and then I get killed by enemies. Alright, attempt number 2 at this. So... some might say I'm being too careful, but it's like I just long jumped and I... you know? So there's the... second coin. It's getting late at night, so I should probably sleep soon. Especially after having been sick, you know, I probably should get some sleep, and that's why my voice sounds a little hoarse, in case you were wondering, but there we go. Get the frickin' Koopa shell. And anyways, to defeat snowmen, to defeat Frosty... wow, I almost said Frosty the Red-Nosed Snowman, but basically, if you... dude, if I could frickin' see something... get killed in the process but basically the idea is you gotta run circles around him. I was trying to show, but apparently even I can't do it because I just get myself killed. I'll meet you guys back. Alright, attempt 3. Apparently I can't kill snowmen. What I was trying to show is if you run circles around them with the Koopa shell, that is how you defeat snowmen. But apparently I have an inability to do that. Anyways, let's go over here, and let's hope we don't die. Trying to get the star, jump right into it, and there you go. Star number 82, that is Snowman's Land complete. Now, before I go, I'll show a funny death trick that you can do here in Snowman's Land, so to end off the video, enjoy this funny death trick. Okay, so for this funny death trick, what you're going to want to do, there's actually 2 that I wanted to show. Number 1, you want to get yourself about right here, and go towards this ledge. Yep. You will... because remember, like I said, that water has the same effect as lava. I'll show another funny death trick you can do, and then we'll end off the video. So for this death trick, take the Koopa shell, come on over here, get under the ice, and hit Z. Yep. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Take care, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. They help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. And in the next episode, we'll be going into Zeus painting right here, because a lot of people hate this world. Honestly, I don't know why. Anyways, take care, guys. Bye-bye.